Hello again everyone, thanks to stay with me until this part of cPanel installation configuration tutorial. In this video we're going to test our server. This is my website, not a real website, but the website which I have registered this domain about a year ago to just test things on my Udemy courses. And this is a test COVID-19 HTML theme which I have just uploaded to show you how can we move our website from another cPanel to our cPanel server. We are going to use automatic cPanel backup and restoration operation, and it's going to be so much easy for you. Okay, so the first part is going to my cPanel. This is the cPanel with another company which I have, another server, another cPanel which is different with the server we are configuring right now. And here I also set my domain record to this IP. As you can see, the IP is here. After I restore this domain to my server, I'm going to change these IPs to my server. Alright, so for the first part, first let me show you the files. If I go to public HTML of my website, as you can see, these are the files which are used on my hosting right now. So I'm going to take a backup from my hosting. Okay, in cPanel, let's go to backup and download a full account backup. For restoring your account, you need a full cPanel backup. Okay, I'll just click on generate backup, and it's gonna be about a minute to complete this operation. It depends on the size of your hosting panel. It depends on the power of the server you're on, and so on. So let's go to backup again and see if it's done. Yeah, when you see this, which means that your backup is ready to work with. So I have to create a direct link to download this backup and move it to my server. So how can I do that? I am going to move this. This is the backup I get right now. I move this to my public_HTML, and then I go to public HTML and I give the permission of the file 0777, which means that everyone with the direct link can download this. So let's just test the download of this file. I copy the name of the file. Here I put my domain and then slash the file name, and now you can see that the download has been work, and now we can see the download has been completed. So that's it. The IDM was on my own language, so you may just a little bit misunderstand the words, so I highlighted. And the next thing is to use this link, the link I provided to you, this link. You need to copy this link, come to the notepad file I gave you for the cPanel course. As you can see, for backup and restore part, there is a command cd/home and wget https URL. I'm going to replace this https URL with the URL I work with right now. Just you need to http and // for it to for the server to understand that it is a URL. So this is the URL which we are going to download, and then we are going to restore that cPanel account. Okay, so let's get back to my server first. My server was server66.pdthemes.de. The username was root. The password was this one, which I have copy and paste. If you see now on the list of accounts, I don't have any accounts. Of course, you can go ahead, create new accounts. I assume that when you're using this course, you know how to use reseller hosting cPanel accounts, but if you don't, you can just go ahead and create some users here, and you can make the account as a reseller. The resellers can make their own users. Okay, just you can search for reseller hosting, cPanel reseller hosting, and read about it, and you will understand what it is, because it's not the content of this course. But just to show you a test, if you are going to, for example, testme.com.co, for example, this is a account I'm going to create. I'm going to generate a password. Use this password. I'll give it my email, for example. Let me give it my email. What did I put here? And there isn't any package yet. I'm going to show you how to create a package too, and then I'm going to create it. The name servers are also the same thing, and that's it. Create this, and oh, the test.me is not enabled on for creating. You need to create with another username, for example this.com, and the password, sorry, I'm sorry about just a little bit of sound here. Our neighbor is just fixing his house. Okay, my email and the package, and create this account. So as you can see, the account status is okay. Now the account creation has been finished. If I want to go to cPanel, you can use this button, or if later on you wanted to see your users and log into their accounts, you can see that this is the user. You can change it. You can, for example, change the disk partition, change IP address. If you have many IP addresses to your server, you can change the IP address and assign an IP to a user. You can change the quota, change the plan, modify account. If I modify account, you can see I can change those. You can change the monthly bandwidth that the user can use, max FTP accounts, and lots of those things. Alright? But if you are going to see the list of accounts here, and if you want to log in as your user, you can just click on the cPanel logo and log into his cPanel. This is about my license. It's okay, trial license of my cPanel. You need to purchase a license if you are going to use it forever. And you can see the cPanel is exactly working. Here the user can change his PHP version. You can see the 5.6, 7.2, and 7.3, which I have installed on the server, is available. And the user can also change the PHP INI configurations for itself. As you can see, these are all of the PHP.ini configurations that the user can use to modify, and this is how the user can modify it for himself. That's it. This is the IP. Everything that you can see here is the same, like always, like other cPanel accounts. Another thing I wanted to show you is adding a package. Adding a package means you can add a package, for example, name it 1 GB. You're going to, for example, provide 1 GB host to other people, your customers. I'm going to put the disk space with 1 GB, and I'm going to, for example, make the max park domain to unlimited, and the max email hourly email sent by the domain would be about 25. This is better. Okay, if it has a dedicated IP, you just tick it, or if it not, then if you are going to give it a SSH access or shell access, you can tick this. You can also for example, change the language of the user cPanel, and I'm gonna add this. So this package has been added. If later on you wanted to edit a package, you go to edit a package, and you can see the 1 GB package. I can edit it. I'm sorry. And this is how you can add a package. Alright. The packages are used to quickly assign them to your users, so every time you don't need to go ahead and change the values of max hourly email sent, the FTP max number of accounts, the maximum email number of accounts. For example, here I can change the package, change the plan of this user, and this is now default. I'm going to change it to 1 GB, upgrade this, and when I upgrade it, if I go to the list of accounts again and log into the cPanel of the user, this time you will see something is different. The disk usage, which was unlimited, is now set to 1 GB limited. Okay, that's it. That's how you can create a user. I'm going to terminate this account and show you how to restore a backup to your server. For restoring a backup to your server in cPanel, you must be a root user. Well, I'm sorry, my video just stopped for a second. So I was telling you that for restoring your backup, you must be a root user, and then you must have an SSH access to your server. So I'm going to open the SSH server and copy and paste my password, copy it and paste it into my terminal. And when I logged into my account, there is only one line of command at the end of the file I want to tell you. This was my direct URL to my backup file, which I've shown you here. That was my backup of this website, this account. It will completely move this account to my cPanel server, which means the usernames, the passwords, the package, everything of that server, user would be same on my server. This is the good thing about full backup restoration. So when I get there, this is the one-line command to restore your backup. So I am going to copy this link. I will copy this link and put it over here. First, it was only this on your file, but I just think with myself that it's better to give you one-line command to restore your account, so it would be much easier for you. So you need to paste the link here. As you can see, now the link is here, and also you need to copy and paste the file name, which is backup.until.gz, and copy that and go to this part and paste the name of the file here. Okay, so this is now one-line command. I will remove this now. Also remove this. This is one-line command to restore your account. It will automatically download and restore it completely. It depends on the size of your backup. If it's only few kilobytes, which right here it's about 1 megabyte, I think, my backup. So it would take maybe 1 second to restore it. But for the users, like for example 20 gigabyte, 50 gigabytes, or even more, it's gonna take more. So it depends on the size of your backup. So I'm gonna copy this, and in my terminal I paste this command and enter. So you can easily see everything's gonna go automatically, and it's telling you the session is completed. Now on the list accounts, if I refresh my page, surprisingly you will see my cPanel is coming up. The account has been completely restored with everything that was same on the previous server. Here you can see if I go to File Manager, it has just moved all of my files. If you have any databases, I didn't have any, it will automatically move them. If you have any add-on domains, subdomain aliases, any email configurations, all of your emails, everything's gonna be moved to the new server with the full backup restoration. So that's how easy you can restore the backup. You can see everything has been done automatically without one line of for example, struggling, what should I tell? So this is it. I Control-D to log out from my terminal. That's it. That's how easy you can create a user restoration file. These are also those commands which you can take a backup and restore a backup, but which is I am using here, the script restore package. If you want to ever backup a user, you can use this command, but I'm not suggesting that. I suggest come to the UI interface in the backup and just here generate a full backup. Okay, so now I am going to test another thing on my server. Right now, if I just open this domain, it will open on the previous server. My IP is this one. So if I go to DNS Checker website, let me bring DNS Checker, and if I copy the domain, my udemy.xyz, my domain, and just see what IP it will giving me back is the previous cPanel IP, which is this one. So it's not my IP. So I need to go ahead. If you are using name servers, then you should change the name servers of your domain to the name servers you have set for your cPanel server, like these. But if you're using Cloudflare and other DNS managers in the world, you need to copy the IP, the new IP, from here, paste it, save it, and also the www record, which is for www of our site. Now save it. It would take about 1 to 2 minutes. Until that, I will just talk a little bit to this for this domain to connect completely to that IP. If you're not using Cloudflare, it may take a few hours to completely point your domain to your server. But if you're using Cloudflare, it's going to be about 2 minutes. Okay. So I'm going to close my Cloudflare. I'll close this browser and open my Firefox to tell you more. So here's the website. You can check all of your users' domain. If your users telling you that my domain is not connecting to my hosting, you can check them to see if their domain is giving back your server's IP. If it's not replying back your IP, it means they are not setting their IP. They are not pointing their domain to your IP correctly. Even if it's by the name servers or even if it's by the IP. It's going to be same, but only the time and the easy interface would be different. And that's it. I also should tell you that after my domain has completely set up to this part, I can come to SSL TLS statue, and as you can see, the cPanel has automatically created an auto SSL, which we have configured on the first part of our, I think, configuration, manage auto SSL. Here you can see every domain that would be created on your account would be automatically the Let's Encrypt would automatically generate an SSL for it. If it's not, you can go ahead, tick them, or you can just, for example, tick the www and the my udemy.xyz and run auto SSL. If you do that, your domain would be secured. But there is only one other thing you should do to make this secure, which I'm going to tell you later, which is redirecting your HTTP links to HTTPS, which you can do it with lots of ways. You can do it in htaccess. Just you can search HTTPS redirect htaccess, and lots of websites are providing you the code for that, which you can go inside your cPanel. I'm going to show you later. Yeah, this is it. But I don't prefer this code. There's another code, if I find it somewhere. It's not related to server administration. It's related to the developer or the person who is using his domain for his website. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. But this has some other codes too, which I don't want them to have. I think yes, this is it. Yeah, this is the code. Let me put this code for you on the latest part of htaccess, HTTPS redirect, and copy the code. I'm going to show you how to do that in your server. But first, let me see. You can see in some places in the world now my IP is the new IP, but some part yet the previous IP. It's going to take a little bit of time. Maybe even if you're using Cloudflare, it's going to take about maybe sometimes 10 to 20 minutes, but not more than that, I'm sure. Okay, so for copying that htaccess code that you first, I'm sorry that this might sounds a little bit hard, but it's not. First of all, you must sure that your SSL has been completely registered, because if don't, this part would not be green, it would be red. If it's not green yet, tick it and run AutoSSL that this would be green. When you generated an SSL, it's not yet, your operation is not yet completed. You must go to cPanel File Manager, open up your public underline HTML. There is a file named htaccess. If it's not shown, you can just like this. If it's not shown to you, you can go to settings and show hidden files, and you can find the htaccess file, edit that, and copy the code I provided you. Let me just put a divider on it so you would not be mixed up. This is the code I should save. I'll save it, and when my domain has completely oh yeah, as you can see now, all of the locations of the world is giving back my IP, which is 95.217, and that's cool. If you're not using Cloudflare, it's not going to be so much fast. So if I just refresh the page, now this is my server working and hosting a website, and that's cool. You can see the connection is secure completely, and it has been generated by Let's Encrypt. Let's Encrypt for myudemy.xyz. It automatically renew at the time it needs, so you don't need to do anything. So let me go ahead and select all of them. Just let me first of all hit in these files, select all, and delete them. And I'm going to just show you we are going to do a test to see our server is completely working. We did not yet tested our MySQL. Okay, so let's go ahead and test our MySQL. How we should do that? I'm going to install a WordPress to show you that our server is completely working. So I go to wordpress.org website. This is also a maybe tutorial to show you how to install WordPress on your cPanel. I'll download my WordPress. "36 minutes left? Why it's so..." Oh, now it's better. Alright, it has been downloaded now. I need to go to my cPanel account, File Manager, here in public underline HTML, upload the file of WordPress. Let me see if I can do it like this. Yes, that's cool. Every day the UI integrations are easier and easier and better. So I'm uploading a WordPress. Let it finish. It should be faster, but my connection is a little bit alright. Wait for it, and done. You must make sure that your line would be green, and then refresh your public underline HTML, extract the file. I'm not actually teaching you WordPress right now. I'm just showing you how to install it, and I want to test the server. So I'm moving to public HTML. I'll remove the WordPress folder, and I'll open up my yet you can see the COVID land is coming, which means that my browser has cached. So by using Shift plus F5 or F5 itself, I think the caching is so much bad. So I go to an Incognite tab. My god. How is that possible? Let me see that if let's check again to see if it's giving back my IP. Yeah, it's giving back my IP. So let's open up a Microsoft Edge. Go to Incognite tab here, which I'm sure it's not gonna be caching anything, and open up my domain. Oh my god, why it's happening like this? Let's go to index.php. Oh, I think yet my domain has not completely connected. It shouldn't be. It should be actually working right now, but we may just wait. There isn't any problem, okay? You just wait for 10 to 20 minutes, and then I will come back. I will stop this video. In the next video, I am going to come back in when the domain completely pointed to my server. We're going to install a WordPress on our server to see everything's working. Alright? So I'll see you in the next video. Just to tell you again, this wasn't a mistake. Everything's done correctly. It only takes a little bit of time to connect our domain to the server, and it's normal. Most of the times it happens. Actually, .xyz domain is another TLD, which may be a little bit more, may need more time than other TLDs like .com or .co, .net or .org. They are faster because of their TLD provider. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video, and we're going to install and test our server to see everything's working. Alright.